Hi, it's Chris Alley. So this video is about how much you can get for your home. So I've been a realtor since 2000 really. So 22 years as of the date of this video. And currently right now, we're in a seller's market. People want to know, hey, how much is my house worth? The neighbor's house goes up for sale and they see how much it's up for sale and they think, oh my God, my house is, it's got better paint, my driveway's longer, the grass is greener, whatever you want to say. But there's only just there's a few things that dictate price. Number one right now, one of the things that dictates price is supply. So there's not a lot of supply. So yes, that is a factor. But, if you paid $800,000 for your house last year and the realtor comes up to you and says, I'll get you $4 million, sounds great. Maybe you can retire and buy some very small island somewhere, or, live very happily in a place like Wyoming or Tennessee or somewhere where it's not as beautiful as Naples, Florida. Be great to believe that, but there are some data to be able to follow. So most people will go to Zillow. Let's see how much my house is worth. Zillow knows, right? Well, Zillow is picking up different algorithms for what's happening in the market, what people are paying, those type of things. But, a true estimate of your home really should be done by a licensed realtor. We aren't really, by no means are we, well, in some cases, some people may have an appraiser's license, but we can tell you how much that your house is going to get. So if your neighbor has their house up for sale, we can take a look at the history. We can take a look at the age. There are some certain factors of that. So like square footage is a big deal, right? Location, year built, what features does your home have? Does your home have a swimming pool? Does it have an outdoor kitchen? Does it have one less bathroom than your neighbor? Your grass might be greener, but if they have an extra bathroom next door, that is going to be a factor. So to be able to try to find out what your true value of your home, here's what I do, okay? I take a home, subject property, and put in all the data. So let's just say that that this home, this is it's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house with a swimming pool, with a 3-car garage, okay? Well, I'm going to compare it to homes that are in that area. And so typically what I would do, right, is I would take, if it's a certain price point of a home, let's say if it's a golfing community, right, I'm not going to compare it to a home that's in a non-golf community, because the value of a home in a golf community can differ from one that's in a non-golf community, because there's certain amenities, right? There's a certain type of buyer that's going to want to be in a golf community. So I'm going to compare it. Let's say this house is in a golf community. Well, I'm not going to compare it to other homes that are not in a golf community. It just does not make sense, right? Say this home is on the water, okay? That does add value. Remember, when you purchase a home, there are certain things. And everyone knows this: location, location, location. So as a realtor, I'm going to see where the location is. So I'm looking at the size of the home, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, what features does it have, like a 3-car garage, like a swimming pool, like it being on a lake, like it being on a golf course. I'm going to compare what comparables are out there. So to be able to find a true value, right, I'm going to bring those values in. So Zillow doesn't do that. Zillow just takes, all this information together, and they give you a good ballpark, right? It's good now to see the Zillow number, because typically it's more than what you paid for. But let's say you're serious about selling. You want to know what the value of your home is. You want to know what real statistics are, and you want to be able to price it right. Okay. Um, many times I see homes that maybe by an inexperienced real estate agent that they undervalue the home. I just had one just recently that I had a buyer looking for a home. I was looking for comparables. I found a agent that had sold a home in a high rise in overlooking the Gulf of Mexico in a neighborhood in Naples in Pelican Bay. And this home had sold for, uh, geez, $300 under square foot. I mean, $300 under per square foot price what any other home had. And it was like on the market for like less than a day, right? And you can obviously tell it was some inexperienced real estate agent that got on there and says, okay, this is probably what it's worth. They put it on there. They didn't get the seller the amount that they need or they could have gotten. You know, in this case, I don't know the backstory, whether it was, you know, could have been a condo that maybe a family had inherited and they wanted to get it done. But regardless, the pricing wasn't done correct. So to do the pricing, get the pricing done correct, you need to look at what else is available. So in this case, I'll just use that as an example. You know, that real estate agent should have said, okay, this is a home that's on, this is on the water. Okay, you can see the Gulf of Mexico. It's on, you know, it's compared to other condos in that same area from the 15th floor above. It's going to have a magnificent view. Those are the ones that you should be comparing. So if you want to know your true value of your home, get a professional involved. Don't just rely on some number that's out there on the internet. A professional is going to look at the things like what I just mentioned. You know, is your condo, is it a higher floor condo? Have there not been that many for sale? You know, just take a look and see, compare them, to have someone, you know, do some research and say, okay, you know, my condo, if it's on the 15th floor, it should get more than someone that was on the first floor, you know, right? Yeah, my house, if it's in a golf course community, should get more than a house that's not in a golf course community. Those two are not comparables. You want to have someone that's an expert and that knows apples to apples, being able to compare your property. So that's how you're going to find the data. I know it probably wasn't the quick answer that you wanted, but that's how you're going to find how much your house is worth. You're going to need to compare all the things apples to apples, right? You have 3 bedrooms. Find a house with 3 bedrooms in a similar type of neighborhood. 2 bathrooms. That has 2 bathrooms. Your house is on a preserve. Their house is on a preserve. You have a 3-car garage. That one has a 3-car garage. Those are all comparable items, right? And then just remember, in the case of it being a seller's market, you do have an advantage of what is out there as far as inventory. So can you make your own number up? You know, I would discourage that. But if you can have the data to support, you know, I'm the only 5-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms and a 3-car garage with a swimming pool with a lake view and a golf community. I'm one of 5 in Naples. Then you have some leverage, right? When you go to sell your house, you can justify whatever price it is that you've set it because you've done your market research or your realtor has. So that's how you're going to find out how much your house is worth. You need to ask a professional, find one that you trust. So I hope this was beneficial to you, and have a great day.